Okay, so we are live. So the Texas Democrats have decided that their way of fighting back is to flee the state while they're in session. They're in special session, and the Texas law says that when the governor calls a special session, all representatives must appear. Well, they've left. That means they abandoned their post. And the governor has filed um, paperwork with the Texas Supreme Court to start removing them from office, which he should, because, you know, you're hired, basically hired by the state. No, hired is the wrong word. Elected by the state, and it's your responsibility to show up. And if you don't like the bill that's on the floor, you'll vote no. Now, these clowns have said, because the vote was on a redistricting map, that they hate gerrymandering, that gerrymandering is bad. Where did they go? Illinois. Illinois is the most gerrymandered state in the nation. And it's just incredulous that these people think, well, gerrymandering is bad, and then they go to the most gerrymandered state for respite. And they claim, oh, we're fighting back. It's like, you friggin' ran away. Hey, Connor, we're talking about the Texas Democrats that say they're fighting back, but they fled their state. And the governor has threatened to have them removed from office. It's just incredible that they think they're fighting back when they ran away from the state house. And one person said they might get in trouble for bribery because a billionaire paid for a private jet for them to leave the state, which that is not good. That's not good. You know, you claim that you want to fight for your people and then you run away. Cowards run away. You know what I mean? It's incredible that they think that this is fighting back. Hey, E squared. So they think this is fighting back by running away. How does that logic work, right? How does that logic work? That they're fighting back, but they ran away. That's not fighting back. Texans don't run from a fight. I have known many Texans. They don't run from a fight. They do not do that. And interesting thing that I found out, Jasmine Crockett is not originally from Texas. She was raised by St. Louis, Missouri. And she moved to Texas after she went to college in St. Louis. She went to one of the most prestigious colleges in St. Louis. Don't troll the chat. Don't troll the chat. Hello, Solar Pause. So we're talking about these Texas Democrats that say they're fighting back, but they fled their state. So how does that logic work? To say that you're fighting back when you ran away. Hey, Theodore. How can you fight back when you ran away? Help me understand that kind of logic, right? Bye. That kind of logic just doesn't work with me. Okay, famous. Thank you, E squared. It just doesn't make any sense that you can say that you're fighting back when you ran away. And that's what these Dems are doing. Right. But these are Democratic lawmakers that didn't like a vote that was coming up. So instead of staying there and voting no, hey, Jennifer, they fled the state. And they're going to get in trouble because a billionaire paid for their private jet for them to leave. In Texas, that's called bribery. In Texas, that's a felony. That is a felony. And Texas doesn't play. Texas, if you break the law, they don't care who you are. You will suffer the consequences. So it doesn't matter that they're lawmakers. If it finds that they broke the law, that they were bribed to leave, and I can see where they would think that it was bribery, where a billionaire paid for a private jet in order for them to leave the state while a vote was pending. I could see where they would think that's bribery. Don't you? It's just mind-boggling the way these people think. That they think that by running from their vote, they called it breaking quorum. But breaking quorum is allowed during regular session. This is a special session. And Texas law says when the governor declares a special session, all representatives must appear. It doesn't say they can run. It says all representatives must appear. So that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you again tomorrow. Take care.